RNS Hangout is live. All right, guys. Good
Mhm.
morning. How are you guys doing? This February the 26th, a Friday, and we've been having our weekly hangouts every single week since the day that we came back from our summit in October. And it's been a great ride so far with great people and great marketers spread out all over the world. We have people from New Zealand and Australia, California, different parts of California, Toronto. I'm over here
Sacramento.
in the Pacific, in the middle of the Pacific.
Aloha land.
Hello, the Aloha land. We have guys in Colorado with Rory Kidd. We have guys in Utah with Rory Jones and Mr. Jason Shannon. So how do you guys think about the last, what we did? Monday we had a reveal, graduation reveal. You guys got any comments on that?
Which video?
Monday's hangout with VJ.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to remember
So,
now.
so we had a
What was that one on?
FIFA being one of the top marketers so far.
FIFA.
That was pretty cool. She's doing something right, isn't she?
I couldn't.
She had
I
about
couldn't.
1,000 conversions. She had $5,000.
I thought it was 500. It was
No, it was
5,000.
5,000.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a FIFA, right?
Yeah. FIFA. Yeah.
That's a good start.
Yeah, I'd say so. I'd like
I
that
was
in
so
my
happy
bank account.
to hear that.
She did more than Miles.
Really?
Yeah, and let's
It
say
just showed how much is possible
exactly.
for me.
And even
And
Jake
I think she was, and as I recall, when she was first talking about her traffic sources, she was doing free traffic through Facebook,
Yeah.
right?
She's doing
Yeah,
a lot of stuff through Facebook.
yeah.
Yeah, she's got a huge audience.
That's great, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It's a good, like you said, Garen. It's a good sign that it can be done by anybody. And yeah, I reached out to her actually just to find out how things are, and she got to tell me some stuff. Not that I cannot tell you guys, but it's Facebook though. Facebook is what she actually used, and she pretty much doing Facebook marketing, and she's just digging down, digging deep, and making it happen.
Is she doing paid ads as well?
Yeah, paid ads too. But
That's great.
the person that was on the Hangout, I seen the numbers. This guy had 20,000 clicks, and he had like $1,600. Okay, I think Miles had he had a few clicks too, like 5,000 clicks or so. Miles made like $3,000. Um,
So is he getting those 5,000 clicks from Igor then? That's his source, right?
yeah, yeah. But if you guys get to reach out to a FIFA and get to talk to her, just to if she's open to share what she is, go find out what she did and just go say hello.
Yeah,
So,
I really want to do that myself. I'll reach out to her. At least acknowledge and congratulations to have somebody, get the shout out from
yeah,
Vic and Jason from our Mastermind is
yeah.
awesome.
When we were on the hangout that day, I kind of like immediately typed out a message to her on her messaging and just congratulated her. And then afterwards, I reached out to her and kind of like asked her what she doing, man. Is she spending a whole lot of money on that or not? And she revealed that she's doing Facebook, but you guys gonna get the details.
Awesome.
Hey, Jason.
Hey, good
Jason.
morning, everybody. Morning. Can you guys hear me? Or no?
Good morning. Good morning. Yes, I can hear you.
We
Hi,
hear you.
Lucinda. But no picture, huh?
No picture.
Yeah, I don't know
I
what the deal is
see.
with it. Hmm.
Sounds like the guy.
Yeah, it sounds like him.
The picture looks like him too.
It does, doesn't it?
Man, I got all dressed up and I can't show my picture for you guys, man.
Yeah, I know. You get all
I got
dressed up,
dressed
John.
up for you guys, man. Shucks. Dang. I think it's time for a new laptop, man. That's what time it is. Shoot. Hey, Sharon.
Good morning.
You're so funny, man.
Not
He
small
is.
time, bro. Just a little bit.
Oh,
How
dear.
you doing, brother? How's everything?
Oh man, it's been a bumpy week for me, but all been good. All been good. Nothing negative, just a few challenges with Site Suite and then my Elite stuff. And like, oh man. But
Yeah.
you just go with the flow. That's basically what I did. And things just started to iron out now, and support has been helping me out and back on track.
Awesome, brother.
How
Awesome.
about you guys? Everybody up and running, or
Nope.
yeah, same here. I just got a few
Nope.
more loose ends.
Yeah, I am having situations with my pages not loading correctly, and especially on mobile. They're a big mess. And
Is it really?
yeah, when it loads on mobile, everything's going every which way instead of showing like it's supposed to. There's stuff off to the side. There's stuff on top of each other. It's a mess. And
Yeah.
So is that a Site Suite issue?
yes, I talked to Paul yesterday, and he said that I thought that these were supposed to be mobile responsive, and he said they are. But he said, for some reason, your site isn't loading right. And I said, well, when I load it up in the editor, everything's I have to have it all out of whack in order for it to show up when it's published on the PCs correctly. And everything's like elevated and stuff. And so I said, I've contacted support 4 times previous, and they did nothing. And so I waited an hour and a half yesterday to talk to Paul, and I've never seen Paul so scattered and overwhelmed. He's always so happy, and he's trying to help 3 people at one time, and he said he'd check into it, and I was supposed to get back to him later in the day, but he sounded so harried that I'll contact him today and see, but I can't run my stuff when it doesn't load right, and it's loading on Explorer and Chrome correctly, but on Firefox it's real big, and so like my call to action button is halfway cut off. So I don't know what's going on, but yeah, they're not loading right at all.
Sorry to hear that.
Me too. Because I'm like, I told him, I said, well, I can't even run traffic until, my pages start loading right, because that's just wasting money, I don't have that to waste.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So anyway, hopefully you'll have an answer for me today. But
What day are you on?
I'm starting 10 today.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I was going to be further this week, but I've been working on my landing pages and thank you pages. And so I've really put a tremendous amount of time into that. And like yesterday, I did my second landing page. And again, Site Suite, they say it's working, but it's not. I go to hit.
I see that too.
Yeah. I hit the undo button and it just throws everything away. Or I just put my cursor over the body, which had my video in it, and my video disappears. And I mean, it was ridiculous yesterday. I spent probably 6 hours to 7 hours trying to do that landing page.
It's frustrating. Yeah.
It's very frustrating, and it's just because it kept disappearing. Everything kept disappearing. And it's not loading in the right place. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
shucks.
So Site Suite is not working right. Jason
Yeah.
said, "Oh, it's all fixed," but
I
it's
know.
not.
When he said that, I'm like, man, you lucky we on the same team, man.
Yeah,
We'll put something in a chat box.
For who?
yeah, yeah. And it's like, I have to go and I have to add other stuff underneath to mine, and I'm almost afraid to do that. So I decided I'm going to duplicate the page, go over and do it on the duplication, and
That's
then
a good
take the
idea.
duplication and put it, because I don't want to lose what I've already done.
Yeah.
Because it's just hours of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
Definitely.
That's a smart move.
Ugh.
I've also printed or taken pictures of what I've done, because if you lose the wording, you have to start all over again.
Yeah, I've been doing that too.
Yeah, I lost my Site Suite site 4 times, but it's there now. But I had my problem came with I tried to set it up like the domains with Namecheap, but it goes to my website at Bluehost, and they told me that I could run my website and also go to Site Suite on that. So what is it? 10 days later, I bought another domain name and hooked it up through Namecheap to Site Suite, and I had it up in a couple of hours.
Wow, that's
I'm
great.
setting everything up on there, and I have to go in and test it today, but I think it would be really nice to be able to launch.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Lucinda?
You haven't run traffic yet. You graduated. You graduated.
Yeah,
right?
I was going to start. I decided not to launch on the 1st because of the fact that I wanted to see if you really could do this in 14 days.
Yeah.
And I did do it in 14 days. But then when I went back in to check some of my stuff, the day 8 stuff, I've been on that I don't know how many times to try and get all that sorted out because it wasn't right. So yeah, it certainly isn't easy.
8 is
Connecting
connecting
the
dots, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's missing a lot of the dots.
I mean, I think it's a good thing that we're at the beginning here and all of these things are getting worked out, because imagine, I mean, for us, we're all going through it, we're experienced, and we're having all these challenges, but can you imagine a complete newbie?
Yeah.
Well,
going through the funnel and then doing Site Suite?
Yeah, I don't believe a true complete newbie, not like the 2 people that they got in. Those people are both mortgage brokers. Do you know how much education that takes? And then they know they know a lot of stuff, so I would not call them newbies in that respect. They just have never been into Site Suite. But for somebody who doesn't know any of this, there's no way they could do it in 14 days.
No, that's why I'm targeting seniors, and I'm putting that it's a 14-day video series, not that they have to complete it in 14 days, that they have to do it at their own pace.
Yeah, it's really good.
That is good. Even I need to go at that pace. Shoot.
Yeah.
A lot of stop and go, rewind, and double check and triple check. Like, oh man.
I think maybe we're sending all our own screaming frustration to one another because we're all in the same thing.
That's the beauty of the group. We can kind of
have to see one another smiling, and
because I feel like I'm the only one getting
it's all sorted out.
If it's happening to us, so it's happening to other people. So
yeah, well, I'm not buying any traffic. I've got a list of about 50 people, and I'm not going to buy any traffic until I know that it's running properly through my funnel.
Yeah, of course.
So hopefully I'll have it online at the beginning of next week.
What stage are you at, Lucinda, in having it completely ready to go?
Well, I thought I was ready to go a week ago, but there's so many things that I found out weren't set up right, so I don't really want to say, but I should be. I was expecting to be up this week.
Yeah.
So now I'm hoping to be up at the beginning of next week.
So
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
if you needed help to get that together quicker, what do you need help with?
Well, it's really not anything anybody else can help with because I've got the site suite set up, funnels and everything. They're ready to go. I just haven't done the 3 emails, but I've got tons and tons of that stuff, but it's all on my other computer that I can't get into.
Oh.
So, yeah, that's made things a little bit difficult, having everything in the other computer. But it's learning Windows 10 is not easy.
Oh, so you're at learning curve on a lot of different things. Yeah.
Yes,
All at
too many
once,
things
too.
at once.
Yeah.
And then I was in an accident just before Christmas. I got hit by a car. And, you know, it's since October, it's been one thing after another. And all it said is say, I'm not quitting. I'm going to get this going.
All
Yeah,
right.
you will.
Best attitude.
Yep.
Right. Yep.
And
Yep.
you,
Yeah, it's just making me more determined. I don't know if the rest of you know that. I have a condition called fibromyalgia, and it's one that is sort of an invisible condition, but it totally affects your nervous system, pain, things like this. And when you get stressed out, the pain gets really bad, and then I can't function. But
Yeah.
that's why this is easier because I can choose. You know, if I'm having a bad day, I can lie down and do nothing, and I can work at times that's right for me. But when I first moved back to Toronto, it was not quite 10 years ago, I was bedridden. And the reason I moved back to the city was to learn how to find out what was wrong with me and do something about it. And within 8 months, I was in this building. I had joined these fibromyalgia groups. I learned all sorts of new tricks in making it better, a lot of supplements. So I keep getting better and better and better. I'm not giving up.
Yeah.
Right on.
Awesome.
Right on.
Yeah.
Good.
We need you. We need you here.
Well, thank you.
how many of you guys got to see got to do a review? Because Renee Orozco, she posted her, I guess, kind of like on landing page website. You seen that, right, Sharon?
Is that Renee? Yeah, I just took a
Yeah.
look at it, scanned it right before the hangout.
Pretty involved, and there's a lot of work there. I seen some comments that you had, Sharon, which made sense too, and yeah, but pretty involved.
I was super impressed with her first page. I went, oh my gosh, this is just beautiful. But then as I scrolled down, like I say, my eye was going everywhere because she had all different sizes of stuff, all different fonts, all different colors, and it got so confusing to look at it. So I know she's been working on it for a long time. And
Was it her landing page?
Her landing page, yeah. She's done a lot of work. But
Yeah, a lot of work.
Page, kind of a bridge page, sales page, deal.
Okay.
her first page was so serene.
Yeah.
And the rest
Can you
of
bring,
it matches.
JJ, can you bring that up?
Yeah, let's check it out. Yeah, let's check it out. Hold on, guys.
Hey, Garen, how was it when you went to the McLean Concepts office? Did you meet those guys or just the staff?
Yeah, I did. We Dr. Janet and I met them both. We brought them a bunch of fruits and fresh fruits and vegetables, organic chips, beef jerky, pistachio nuts.
Wow.
Nice. That stuff's expensive too, man.
Natural sodas. Hey, here's the trick. I don't know if you guys have it where you are. We have something here called the 99-cent only stores.
Oh, they have them at the 99-cent stores?
You can buy the exact same stuff that they have like at Whole Foods, and that costs like $4. I'm serious. And the produce, you can search and find some amazing things. Like that's where we get all our produce from, most of it, and it's 99 cents.
Oh, wow, that is so awesome.
Exactly the same. So they might have thought that we spent
Whole Foods or Trader Joe's.
this is what happened. We had to take 2 trips, right? Because we had so much. And so we walk in the front door, and a couple of the women show, Brandy and then Heather, and they're kind of like, "What?"
Uh-huh.
Dr. Janet goes, "Room service." And I
Uh-huh.
and I said, "We saw Jason last night eating icebreakers because he said he didn't eat anything. We can't have him eating that kind of stuff. He's got to have some good stuff, so because
Yeah.
we need him around and all this kind
I
of stuff."
know.
So we walk in, and there are about 15 to 18 guys on computers. It's completely quiet. Everybody's just focused in, right? The women are running the show. There's about 4 or 5 of them, but they're pretty much running the show. There's the landing page. And so I go and we say hi to Josh because that's who we're communication with, and he let everybody know that we were coming. So we just chit-chat with Josh, and then I went back out to the van and got another tray, and I came back, and Stefan was there. He was standing up, so I talked to him just for a couple minutes, and then I'm going, "Where's Dr. Janet?" I didn't know where she was, and Heather comes out, and she goes, "Oh, Dr. Janet's with Vic and Jason, and they'd like to talk to you if you want." I said, "Great." So we walk into Jason's office, and it's really elegant. Everything's high level. Oh, the Harley Davidson that he started up on one of the webinars was in the foyer. But everybody was just working, focused. And then when we walked in, both of them were standing up, talking to Dr. Janet, and Dr. Janet said, when I came in there, both of them stood up, and they stayed standing up the whole time. So when I walk in there, they said, "How you doing?" I said, "Excellent." And they said, "You're going to be up on stage. We want to feature you." I go, "Oh, yeah, okay." And they just said, "You're going to be at the summit," and we said, "Absolutely." It was just kind of like chit-chatting for about 10 minutes. I told them what I'm up to, and they said, "Cool. All right." I said, "I'm on day 7." They said, "What do you think of the training?" I said, "It's phenomenal. It's really incredible." They just were. It was just a really, really relaxed vibe. Like,
Nice.
it was really cool.
Awesome.
And they just were encouraging. They gave some statistics of what's happening. They're really swamped with support.
I bet.
They just had 2 new guys that were there at computers that morning. Stefan pointed them out to me, and they had more. We actually walked into the studio that they're building. It was completely gutted. That was the address of HTA, so we walked in there, and it was 2 guys were working. It was barren, and we go, "Wow, where's everybody at?" Oh, they're across the way at McLean Concepts. So that studio space will be ready in about 2 weeks, and they'll be able to move into that space. So they're gearing up for, a lot of work and support. They're really moving in. And then, we told them, we heard that, you guys are hiring people that want to help out. So what they're thinking about doing is announcing on Monday they're going to have people work like 3-hour shifts from home. If you want to, help out and get paid for it while we're working on the funnel, we definitely are interested in that. And so that's kind of what happened. It was really, really, really good. And then on the hangout the next night, they kind of shared that we stopped by and visited.
Yeah,
and
they did.
Shared our stuff with them.
Yeah. Brought organic good food.
Yeah. And then
It's all gone.
and then before I left, I told Josh, I just finished the above fold part of my landing page. Would he take a look at it? And he took a peek, and he liked it, and he said, "Oh, you're going to shoot a video. When you're done with the video, send it to me, and I'll take a look at it. So if it can help you out in any way."
Oh, man. Yeah, that's one hell of a nugget right there. You got the inside hookup, man.
Yeah, and it's just really good. We just took advantage, and Vic said, out of the 1,000 people we're part of High Traffic Academy. You two guys showed up.
Mm.
And it was just really cool. They
It
were
is.
all, they're all dressed really nice. I guess they
Yeah.
had the hangout, the champions thing that afternoon. I didn't make that, but just very high level in the office. Jason's things are all, you know, like exemplary of excellence,
You
high
organize it on
standards.
point. Yeah. Quality
Yeah,
stuff. Oh,
quality,
yeah.
quality.
Very cool.
They're just jam packed in that office. There was no other space, so they're getting ready to expand and move over into that other space.
Wow. That was cool. That was cool to hear you guys on the webinar. Like, oh man, I know Garen. Shaq Garen. And
Yeah,
that was
it
so
is
awesome.
really cool. Awesome.
That's neat.
So
I
let's
was
take a look
excited.
at let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that landing page, and let's look at some landing pages right now. I think that'd be cool. I want to see what you guys are doing.
Oh, and thanks for helping me out with that button, Sharon. That was a big winner for me because I was struggling all morning with that one.
Yes, I'm so glad I could help you because I had just had that same situation the day before, and I just kept playing with it, and that was my resolution.
Now look at you editing code and trying this. Like, oh man, I didn't know you could do it like that.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was awesome.
That's Sherry, right? Sherry joined
Hi,
us.
Sherry.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Loud and clear.
Good morning.
Oh, good. I got a new microphone.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good.
it's really clear, Sherry.
Hey, Sherry, how you doing?
Good morning. Aloha.
Aloha.
It's
So, JJ,
super
let's see
early
the-
for you, JJ.
Well, I'm scrolling it so you guys can see it. What do you guys want to see?
Let's see the
Start
top
with the beginning.
above the fold.
All right.
So this is Renee's landing page?
Yes.
And is this what, for Google or just generic traffic? Did she say anything? Yeah.
I don't know.
There's a lot of content on here, which I'm
Yeah,
kinda
so it's
assuming.
probably more Google, huh?
Yeah, it looks more like Google.
I think the subheadlines is just too spread out. You should make it a little bit more narrow.
It's long. Yeah, they're competing.
Yeah, I
Either
agree
that
with
or
that.
shorten the wording.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Vic said
what
to keep it to 2 lines, too.
right. So can you scroll up to the very top, JJ, so we see where that headline sits? I think it sits a little bit in the middle, right?
This is a little bit too low. Look at that.
Yeah, what I'd like to see is this headline, Learn Income Secrets No One Else Will Show, up
Well,
higher.
Yeah,
Then
agreed.
take the 2 lines and scrunch them up and move them higher so that the text, like the second line, is not competing with the clouds. It'll be more on a blue background, so you'll be able to read it better.
You can see it, yeah. I wonder if she can blur out the background a little bit.
Yeah.
I've tried to do that in SideSuite, man, just to blur the whole background image, too.
And what you might even be able to do is stretch that box wider, the Learn Income Secret, so that either can be on 2 lines or 1 line even.
Yeah.
And stretch that completely wide. Those are things that I would ask her to consider to try to take a look at.
Yeah.
And again, probably when we do these kind of edits, like Sharon is going to do, and just make a duplication of it, and then on the side, just go at it.
Yeah.
You know, try the different things, so that, you know, we were working on Sharon's landing page, so she has a before and after that she can compare, you know, the changes that we wanted her to implement, so she can see before and after and see if there's any kind of difference for the user. But I think that's what I would try myself personally, is to manipulate it in those ways. What else do you guys think?
It might look better with black type. If it's going to go through the clouds or anything like that, I'm sure it would be easy to read.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But look how serene that picture is. That picture draws you in, but then you scroll down and you get lost, I think.
Yeah, that was my sense as well, Sharon. As a user, if I'm just coming to the page, it felt a little bit abrupt going through it. There wasn't a lot of flow. I really liked the content, but it seemed like the content was being repeated uh, along the way through the whole page.
I think
Yeah, I
the
didn't even read it. It was so jumbled.
Yeah.
I think the name and the email is too blended in with everything else.
Yeah.
It should stand out a little bit more.
Yeah, I read this part because it's, you know, it's nice and clear.
Yeah.
It's as you get on down,
It's quite colorful. You know, she got a very creative streak to it.
So here I wasn't sure the relevancy of the image with hot pockets. It looks like a side of a building, actually, doesn't it?
There's a lot going on her
Yeah,
page.
this image just look like it's just a filler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
could be. Maybe she's not done with it yet.
Yeah, probably.
And
Because it's got an
perhaps,
arrow there.
and I think perhaps this part here, where selecting a product, lead capture machine, I would, for me, when I came to this, I wasn't clear what those were, but I know from being in Project Breakthrough what she's trying to say. So what may be clear, what I would consider doing is putting a headline above that would say, for example, 4 things you
Yeah,
know to build an
yeah,
effective campaign or something like that,
right.
right?
That
That,
sounds good.
like 4 keys to an effective campaign or,
Yeah, these things are
or
the stuff that they introduce in total domination engineering. These are the stuffs that he covers, you know.
okay.
Like
So then, you know, right.
product is the vehicle, then this is the engine, and then this is the gas. But yeah, you're right. It's not being transitioned right here.
Okay, this is a nugget I want to share with you when I talked to Josh. He's told me this one thing, and he said, Garen, a lot of people that are going to go to this landing page or Project Breakthrough don't know anything about online marketing. If I have one advice for you is to be extremely clear
Mm.
in your message, in your
Yeah,
communication.
yeah,
So right here, for example, this is an example for me where it's not clear
yeah,
what's happening here. So how can we make it clear? And maybe to state, what are these 4 headlines?
yeah,
What do they
yeah.
mean? And
It's
then
kind of like
also here, and
um,
here also in a format section here, you look at the right column, make money strategically. There's not a gap between the headline and the text. The text seems a little bit more space in between it than the 3
Yeah.
columns on the left.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So these kind of little details like that, I think need just tightened up.
Can I make a real quick comment to your comment, Garen, here?
Mm-hmm.
When you look at this doesn't mean anything to me right now, but as soon as you said put a headline on there, 4 key factors or 4 things you need to know or something like that, that gives that instant value.
That'll
Right.
help out a lot. Yeah.
Right.
So this doesn't give me value because I don't know what it is. So
Exactly.
that's excellent.
So again, you know, I'm trying to really have this implanted in my kind of vision or my perspective, like, well, what is the user experiencing? Can I come in here and look at this from a complete new user? And it's hard sometimes because we're looking at these landing pages 100 times a day, right?
Yeah.
So it's difficult to get that other perspective. So in this kind of round table, I think it's really good.
well, the roundtable discussions also, you know, I mean, they do it for a reason, and a lot of times they say is keep things simple, and this is kind of too much sometimes. They also say that people don't like to read.
Exactly.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Exactly.
you know.
Right.
So again, when I look at this, I was looking at the images and I'm trying to figure out what the relevancy is. You know, I know that it's See, because the headline is about how to earn more, and then I don't know. I don't make the connection. I know she's trying to talk about lifestyle.
Yeah, that's what it says, how much better would your life be? And she's trying to show different pictures of how your life could be better. So she's ignoring really the top one, and she's focusing in on the second one, how much better would your life be, which is if you can earn more money, your life would be better, but it gets lost. See, she's got there in little letters, Lifestyle Lane. Did you see that?
No, let's see.
Over to the left.
Oh, Lifestyle Lane. I see. That's pretty cool.
I just
Lifestyle Lane.
Barely saw that. Yeah, that's cool.
What else are you guys picking up from this?
On the top of here, it says your personal project breakthrough. Kind of like, shouldn't it say your personal breakthrough?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because people don't know, you know.
Yeah.
What's project breakthrough if they don't know what it is yet.
So I think she's trying to say your personal breakthrough, but she added in this nut word. But it's cool, man. She put a lot of work in this.
A lot of work and thought and strategy. It would be cool if she was here so we can hear her thought processes.
She kind of transitions into like something else right here. Kind of.
Yeah.
I think the biggest mistake a lot of people make, and the same with this, is there's too much there.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. Different fonts, different images, different colors.
Yeah.
It's a collage. It's creative and colorful.
Yeah.
But very distracting from the actual message. Because you want the landing page, you do one thing, and that's for them to opt in.
Yeah.
You don't want them on there reading and too long, you know. Unless this is for Google, and you know I can get why all of this content's on here. But
if you're doing it for something else other than the project breakthrough, you could set some of this up with a link to it, saying, you know, if you want to know more about this, see here.
Yeah.
Sort of idea, instead of having it all on the page, because I wouldn't have the time to read all this, and I don't think most people will, no matter how good it is.
It's like a Facebook wall, man.
I like that, Chief.
Yeah, there's a
keep
lot.
Going. So there's more. Keep going.
Some testimonials. She gets some testimonials down here.
This should keep. Yeah.
Or places for testimony. Okay, cool. Is there a call to action at the bottom?
Yeah. Right here.
Very small though. But
Small, yeah.
So you got to get rid of these Facebook shares and stuff, so somebody doesn't click off our page too.
Oh, that's interesting what she's writing here. Like she's writing the copy as if it's the person that's opting in and they opt in, or she said, "Here's my email and address." That's an interesting approach. But what I see here on the content, there are two different things. One talking about the project breakthrough, and the other one talking about lifestyle. And it's, for me, I see that they're talking about project breakthrough, then the next section talks about a lifestyle, and the next part talks about project breakthrough.
Yeah.
If they could she could combine the two pieces of information.
I think she should keep it separate. Yeah, so the person doesn't get confused on what's actually in front of them.
Yeah.
We're good.
But Yeah, one more time. Can you click on the call to action and let's look at her pop-up opt-in? See, that's interesting, isn't it? The call to action. Here's my name and email. Like she's
Giving
in
her
the
information.
she
Yeah.
she's in the mind of the opt-in. Like if I'm opting in, I'm saying here's my name and email so I can advance my business.
Yeah.
That's an interesting
Yeah, that
approach,
is
isn't it?
interesting.
Mhm.
That one's got me thinking too. That's perfect for like a total
Yeah.
newbie too. Somebody who
What
doesn't quite know exactly where to proceed. Okay, I just
what I would consider doing was remove here's my name and email so I can advance my business, and just take the line right after almost there and put that in its place. Please enter your name and email address
yeah.
in the form. I kind of become much more just direct in my call to actions. I used to say please. Now I just say put.
Yeah, command.
Just yeah.
And it does it subconsciously too, and people may not like catch it, but they're like,
Yeah,
oh,
I
okay.
think Jason McLean uses that a lot. He uses
Yep.
listen.
Listen, engage now.
Yeah, these kind of commands. Okay, thanks, JJ.
Sure.
That's cool. Glad we got a chance to look at it. Yeah.
I know. Maybe we ought to
You have any
ha
input, Sherry?
let-
You want to share about the landing page?
There's a
Um,
thank, there's a thank you page.
yeah, I'm seeing just what you're showing me, JJ, because I don't have my other computer on. But I'm enjoying what you guys are feeding back and everything that Garen, you're just such a wealth of knowledge. Thank you so much for sharing.
yeah, my
But
pleasure.
yeah, I'm looking at all of this, and I myself, I got a little behind the ball because I got so hung up with not being able to get the links and having to go someplace else to get caught up on days. And, when you're
Right.
working 40, 50 hours a week, it just...
Yeah.
So today's a catch-up day for me, and hopefully I'll be producing a landing page. I got up to day 6 today.
That's great.
Awesome. Way to go.
But I think what I'm seeing here is great. I mean, I see this is Renee's stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's Renee's landing page. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I think she's got a lot. She's got a lot. It's a lot to absorb. Maybe too much.
Agreed.
I'm going back, and when I was on the last hangout with Vic and Jason, I don't remember which one it was, whether it was Champion 1 or 2, and I remember them saying, Vic asking a question, and seeing the chat roll explode, and everybody is the majority of the folks that are coming in and not wanting to invest in the elite, or I don't have money for this, don't have money for that. These are people that are brand new to this. They've never done any marketing at all. So if you talk to them about sending traffic, I've almost wanting to make kind of a granny funnel for everybody, or a dummies funnel 101, because
You know what? That is a good idea.
I remember being, I'm thinking about taking it even way back to folks that don't even know what a funnel is. You say, what's a funnel? What are we, siphoning gas, or what are we doing?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right. Exactly.
But there's a lot of terminology that even Project Breakthrough is assuming that these folks know. They're assuming all of this verbiage that we're using, that somebody is even going to know that. What's a breakthrough? What are you talking about, a breakthrough?
Breaking
So,
and entering.
you know, and looking at this and where I came from, knowing absolutely zip about zip, nothing. I remember, you know, all of this terminology, and still, even with Project Breakthrough, they're saying you need to know nothing, or you need no money, you need this, you need nothing, but they're still coming out almost on an advanced level for folks that may still even be intimidated. And I
True.
saw that in the chat roll, you know, when Vic was asking certain things, and everybody's like, no, start from ground zero. And I think this is even a step up from ground zero. So
It is. I agree.
Yeah, I think when I start out, you know, it may be kind of the you know, you can't use dummies version, because dummies is, you know, it's a trademark and you can't use that word. But something similar to that, where
Like
you
idiot.
know, the videos that I'm going to be making. Yeah. So the
If an
videos
idiot
I'll
can
be
do it,
making.
you can do it too.
Even I'm telling you, if I can do this,
Exactly.
anybody can do it. You know, I mean, I am not. I wasn't born into this type of stuff. So you know, I'm self-taught. I didn't have a mentor. I mean, I got distracted with everybody, but in looking at these landing pages, I think they're beautiful. You know, a lot of this stuff is very well crafted, but I think it's still above a lot of the levels of people that we're reaching out to.
Vic had mentioned very clearly that our object is not to teach them about Project Breakthrough, just get them curious enough to sign up and learn there.
Right, exactly.
I think the last one we saw could probably be broken down into 4 funnels.
Yeah.
You know, where they do the split testing.
Yeah, I think that's a good recommendation there, and observation, Lucinda.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what?
For Renee's landing page, it could be split test. You could have different landing pages with those content. All of that content, split it up in a way that where you can split test. And I really want to emphasize that point that Sherry is saying, which is Josh's point. The people that are coming to these landing pages don't know anything, so it really should kind of frame how we're going to be speaking to them.
Crystal clear.
Yeah, and like trying to explain it to a 9-year-old.
Yeah.
And break it down like that.
I totally resonate with what Sherry was just talking about too.
Exactly.
Like the verbiage, because back then I didn't even know what traffic meant, man. Like, what's the freeway got to do with internet marketing? You know? That's how I used to think, man. Like, man, I think I'm getting hustled here. You know.
Yeah, it's a good point. It's a good point.
But now that we're all familiar with it, we talk about this stuff like it's normal because it's part of our lives now. But for somebody totally new, lost city.
Lost.
I'm in the jungle.
I think it gives us an opportunity to teach. Gives us an opportunity to teach, to be able to attract those guys that little bit, like you said, kind of like gotta go before Project Breakthrough, and teach them, you know, understand that they don't know these things. You just give us an opportunity to teach them the levels before Project Breakthrough, and attract them into the space that way, because they're actually looking to understand what is on funnel and what you're talking about. So I think
that does position us as experts too, though. That's the good thing about it from a total newbie standpoint.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so, and it funnels out all the people that'll quit, you know, on day 2, day 3, and a total newbie that goes all the way to 14, clueless. I think that's somebody you want to work with. You know, there's a whole bunch of Jasons right there. Like, oh man, I'm lost, but I'm here at day 14. But hey, come on board. I got plenty of room on the canoe.
3 years later, yeah.
Jason, I think you should do a few videos like that, playing the buffoon that we can all use.
But it just comes natural.
I seriously, I'm seriously thinking about making this video with having different types of funnels that have absolutely nothing to do with marketing. And yeah, I mean, I'm a grandma, and I like to play up on the fact that I'm a grandma, and I do a lot of joking about being a grandma. And this ain't your I mean, back in the days, there was a brilliant food chain. I don't know if you guys remember. It was the granny that would say, "Where's the beef?"
Oh yeah, Wendy's commercial.
Yeah.
And kind of take. Oh, was it Wendy's? So she was the greatest marketing thing, I thought, on the TV for a long time. But I'm telling you, I have no problem poking fun at myself not knowing anything.
And I think people resonate with that more too, because you're kind of showing that, I understand where you're coming from, man. Because I'm on a monkey see, monkey do kind of, whatever you tell me to do, I'll do it. So I think a lot of people resonate with that. Yeah.
Sherry,
I've been where you are. I've done what you've done. There was a movie about Joseph Locke. And this fellow was trying to get people there, and he used that when they weren't going to do anything, and he'd say, "I wasn't part of your generation. I haven't done what you've done. I haven't seen what you've seen." And he goes on like that, and totally sucks them in.
Oh boy! I think if I get the videos out, and part of it too is I do a lot of stuff with my grandkids, and I was just I did a video over the weekend on a different page with my grandkids, and it was the kids in the Apple store showing me how to use the new computer. I was trying to tap on something and it wasn't going anywhere, and my little 8-year-old walks up to me and he does this. And I'm like, okay, this is going to be the Babes and Boomers marketing group.
That's a good name for it. Great name.
What I can't figure out, my 8-year-old will.
That's right. That's right.
It's like your medication comes in a bottle that only your kids can open.
Grandma, do it like this.
Yeah. I'm like, can I play games on your phone? I don't have any games on my phone. Yes, you do. Let me show you.
So true. So true.
It's so true. They're born with this stuff. They have Apple computers in the classroom now. All their homework is on their computer.
Fantastic.
And iPads.
I do have a question for the group, and it's a problem. I'm sorry to ask for something without being able to contribute something here.
Don't even worry about it.
I have videos on my iPad. I don't know, Garen, maybe you can help me. I don't know. But I have been trying to export this video. It's a 10-minute video, and I've been trying to export it off from the iPad and put it onto a thumb drive, and then convert it over to a Windows media file. And every time I try to export this movie from my iPad, it goes through the whole exporting process, and it says that it's done, but when I go pull it up on YouTube, it's not there. I've been trying for a week, and I've just I don't know what I'm doing wrong here.
What is the your video could be listed as unlisted, so you're not going to find it. It's on public.
No, I put it as public, and
it's not showing up.
It doesn't come up to. That's why we were at the Apple store.
So it's not showing up in your YouTube channel.
It says that it's exporting, but it doesn't show up. It goes through the whole export, and
actually, it's on your hard drive. It's not exported to YouTube directly. It goes to your hard drive, or
this is my iPad, JJ.
Well, is it a YouTube movie that you're transporting over?
I'm trying to export it to YouTube. So on the
But you
iPad.
cannot export them directly to YouTube. You gotta export them to your computer, and then you download and then you upload them to YouTube. So you're looking for them in YouTube. It's not in YouTube. It doesn't export.
But that's exactly how I did it previously, and what happened is there is a place on the iPad mini to just export directly to YouTube.
Well,
And I had put it up there before successfully, and then
okay, so you could actually try and export it to your computer because it's not working that way. Just like how you export from your telephone over to your computer. Well, you're saying it's not working that way, so I'm suggesting you can try another way.
I see.
So
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
you can download them to your computer, that's where it's exporting to, like how I do my telephone, and then it goes into my hard drive, and then you look for it in your media or whatever. Then you can upload them back into YouTube.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. It's just an option I'm giving you because that's how I do mine for my telephone.
Sherry?
Yeah.
I did a little video for Garen on my phone, and I was having an issue getting it from my phone into the Facebook page too. So I went on YouTube and I found one video that tells you how to export from iPads, iPhones, and into your computer. Well, actually into YouTube. And it was only one. It was a guy, and he showed 3 different ways to do it, and I did what he said, and it worked. And that was the only way I could figure it out. So I just typed in how do I export my video from my
iPad
into her iPad. It was my iPhone, into YouTube, and it was a really helpful video, and I was able to do it.
Yeah, you'll probably find a solution on YouTube.
I just didn't know because I've got a gateway computer, and I didn't know if it was just. I tried to put it on the computer as well. I don't want to waste all you guys' time on this, but I will definitely. I'll try it again. I don't have I don't have a Mac computer.
I don't either.
I have a gateway. So you were able to get it to your computer?
No, I went straight from my iPhone to YouTube. That's what the video showed.
Yeah, I can go straight from my Android phone directly to YouTube as well.
That's no problem. I haven't had any problem with I've got the Android as well, the Edge there.
Now, did you say that the length of the video was 10 minutes, or is it more than that? Because they do have a kind of like a level where 11 minutes is their cap, and then you can get more if your video is longer from YouTube to upload it. But you're in. Sounds like you're in the range.
Yeah, and I did pay attention to that. As a matter of fact, I edited it, so I took away from it because I had it successfully up there, and trying to put it back up again, it's like it just I don't know. I've almost run out of ideas, but I'll keep going. I'll look again on YouTube. Thank you, Sharon. JJ, thank you for suggesting the transfer to the computer. So far, both those attempts have failed, but I'll give it another shot.
Sharon, can we look at your landing page, your updated landing page?
I would love you to. I don't know if you guys remember last week, I just showed you a rough draft that I had thrown together. Well, it's like 180 degrees different.
Do you have both of them so we can see the differences that you made?
I don't have that original one. I have the one before you. I have both before you helped me and after. So I'll go into my site suite.
Yeah, let's look at the one that before.
Okay.
Hey, there he is.
I figured it out, man.
Oh,
monkey see, monkey succeed.
Oh, there you are.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Hey,
you
Jason,
dressed.
Skype was on. That's what the problem was.
Jason,
Shucks.
you're right. You do come up for us today, bro. You're looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Because
wearing your
I'm with
puka
a bunch
shells.
of beautiful people, man. So I want to look my best.
Yeah, you're
Broke
looking
out the
good.
puka shells, bro.
All right. Now back to the conversation at hand.
Okay.
See, I'm still in newbie. Oh, shucks.
We're looking at Sharon's
I,
landing.
Side suite?
I'm trying to do this. Okay, I got the page up. Now, I went over and I clicked on screen share and I clicked on the full screen. And
I
I
can
see
see it.
JJ. Yeah.
I see JJ. I saw
Yeah.
your site suite canvas.
You did?
Yeah.
Yes.
Screen
So
share.
I think you are screen sharing right now.
Yeah.
I am? Because I don't see anything but JJ on here.
And it says you are screen sharing.
Okay, I just clicked on
Go to
JJ's
the landing
picture.
page now.
Now we're going down the rabbit hole.
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
There we go. Look at that.
this is, well, last week I had just shown, I just had a basic page up that I hadn't done anything with yet. I just was trying to get the idea. Okay, now what's going on?
Just hit the preview button.
Yeah.
If you can escape that.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Nice, nice.
Okay, so I'm on, what am I on? I'm on Chrome. It should be loading better than this.
There it is.
Are you seeing this?
Yeah.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
Okay, this is what because mine is not showing on the screen right now. It's not. Okay. So this is what I had come up with as the second draft. And I knew it wasn't right, that it needed more. So I talked to Garen, and because of Garen's leadership and guidance, I changed it. And let me show you what it looks like now. If I can do this. Is it showing loaded on your page, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's not on mine for some reason. Okay.
She went out.
Oh, click that delete button.
Where'd you go, Sharon? That was a lot. That was a nice improvement, though. Guaranteed.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Yeah, that was nice, Garen.
Put together nicely too. Not too much going on and very specific.
Yeah.
Oh, she did that all.
Really?
She did it.
It's nice and concise.
I just kind of helped her with her messaging and some of the format also. You'll see the difference.
No, that was nice. That was really nice. And still had the same points though, but wasn't as classy.
You know, if you guys have landing pages to look at too, let's look at them. Oh, there's Sharon's back.
Yep. She's back.
I just lost everything. I'm back, but I'm not seeing anything here.
So Sharon, if you can bring up both pages in a tab that you can just switch back and forth, we can see both pages, before and after.
Okay, let me get into Site Suite because I got dumped out of everything. Can you see my page now?
Nope.
You can't?
No.
Okay.
I think you're off of sharing. You gotta go back to sharing.
Okay, well, I'm trying to get into Site Suite, so just a second.
Does anybody else
Garen,
have a landing page?
Have you used that Ad Espresso? Have you
No,
used that?
No, I don't know what that is. I know that's like revealed in a few days ahead of me, and I saw that posted on some of the Facebook groups, but I don't know what that is. I haven't gotten to that point yet. What is that?
It's like the Facebook traffic source they use to post ads. It's kind of like a network they're using. So
Oh.
I just wasn't sure because you're really good at the PPC stuff, and I wasn't sure if you dove into that stuff yet. I'm
Yeah,
about to
no,
open that account today, so.
oh, awesome.
But I
I'm
was
still
asking
working.
you for.
Today, I'm going to be shooting a video and completing my landing page. We completely changed it around and went to doing I'm doing a review of Project Breakthrough.
Nice, nice.
And what I found from my own perspective is doing a review,
Mm-hmm.
it kind of takes the edge of me wanting to pitch.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, it's more factual. This is what Project Breakthrough is. This is who created it. This is why they created it. This is how the training is set up, right? This is who it's for. And
You
then
don't feel like you're selling.
my personal experience. So it becomes like, hey, yeah, it's just this, blah 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 blah.
Check
It's
it
this,
out.
da 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 da. This is my experience, blah 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 blah. So for me, it kind of takes that edge of trying to figure out how to pitch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hear you. I like that. Yeah.
So that's where I'm at right now. I've got the landing page above the fold content to the rest of the page, but it's different than what you guys saw last time, you know, with the graph and the survey statistics and stuff like that.
All right.
Sharon, how you doing?
Yes, I'm getting there.
There.
Okay, now I'm going to share my screen. You are screen sharing, it says.
Yep.
So do I need to click on the box down at the bottom?
Yeah,
Or
just
click on the page that you want to feature, I think.
Okay.
Click on your tab.
Yeah. Has
There you
anybody
go.
heard about the video secrets Vic was talking about? The training on that one?
No. Did you get that already, Jason, as a master marketer?
No, I haven't seen it in the back office in the program trainings. So I was wondering if maybe you heard something when you was over there at McLean Concepts.
No.
Nothing?
No, I didn't. No.
I don't know what's going on here because now
There
it's
it is.
loading
There it
is. Yeah,
and everything's big. Is it fitting on your screens? Because it's not on mine.
Yes. Yes.
Is
it is.
Yeah, we see it.
So this
Well,
is
it's
the
not fitting
before.
on mine. This
That's
is the before. This is
okay. So let's just stop here, and while you're getting the other one up, I'll kind of give people
I have it up.
what I. Okay.
Go ahead.
So what I asked her to consider doing here is when she's using the green and the white, that the second line of green, this program, if she can bring that back up again.
And with no prior skills or experience.
Aren't you seeing it?
Yeah, so where it says this program was designed with no prior skills, I suggested that she make that white instead of green.
Agreed.
So then what that's going to make is going to make the headline seniors pop out more. Right now there's competition with the other green, and it also makes the Get Started Now button stand out more when that goes white. I also suggested that in that top headline that forget about the discover or this, just put seniors. And then the marketing message is talking about online marketing, and I suggested that she look at it from the senior's perspective. As a senior coming to this page, I don't want to learn online marketing. So she's crafted her message to speak more to the seniors, and we'll see the difference. And then also on the right side here where the enter your name and email address, that whole thing is up high, and there's a conflict between the dotted lines, and for me anyway, visually, it's difficult to read, so I suggested her to bring that whole section, the opt-in section, lower down in that column and compress the spaces between enter your name and get started. And I recommended her to take the name or the words no credit card required access, take that out completely between the enter your email and the call to action, because you don't want to have them reading something right when you're telling them to call to action. So to be much more direct and have that call to action work, kind of move that those words out. We're taking I think the arrows, reduce the size and put it on top of enter your name and email, driving down and bring everything down so the get started now button is closer to that last sentence on the left column, because you're going to read the left column, and when you get to the bottom you want to have to go all the way up to the top. It'll be an easier read, just kind of flow. So there's kind of suggestions that I made for her. So let's see the
That's a very nice landing page, Sharon. Very
no,
nice.
it's not. Where do you see this one?
Nice.
So now what I told her to do was, what's their problem? What are they looking for? They want more money. So throw that in the headline rather than, learn how to be an online marketer. So when I looked at this again, Sharon, this is what I wanted to mention. Like in that first column, shows you exactly how to become an online marketer. Quite honestly, as a senior, I don't want to learn how to be I don't want to be an online marketer. I just want to learn how to make money. So I think
That's
for
true.
that shows you actually
Show me the money.
shows you exactly how to supplement your retirement income. So I would consider that the message would be, for me as a senior, much more direct, because you're hitting me. I want to make more money. I want to supplement my income. I don't want to be an online marketer.
Okay.
So I think that would be an important part in connecting the message to your senior users.
And I actually was going to change, instead of shows, I was going to say teach.
Now, we talked about this too, Sharon, in your opt-in part. Remember, the information will be sent to the email address provided above.
Right.
I think you want that button. See, because again, I have to stop and read after I enter my email. I don't want to have to do that.
Okay, you cut out. I couldn't understand what you said. Put it under the button?
Yeah, because remember, you're still doing the same thing where you're asking the user to read something after they put in their email instead of just clicking the button. And so take that information, will be sent to the email provided above. Throw that under your call to action, get instant access now.
Yeah, I was having a hard time getting that placed. So I got so frustrated I just left it there.
And a suggestion, and try this. I would consider taking those arrows and putting it above enter your name here. So what that's going to do is it's going to bring the opt-in fields closer to the opt-in, the call to action button, which is going to be more directly right across from your last sentence on the left column. This is your chance to earn more income, enhance your lifestyle, get started today. And if your opt-in is lower, it's just a little bit, it's a small thing, but I think the user experience would flow a little bit better than having to go up a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think of what I said on the left, as far as, because I tried to think about what I would want in something as a senior and not knowing anything, so
I think those are good. I mean, those are benefits that I think that's good, because you're thinking like, I'm a senior, this is what I want, because that's the mindset you want, because you're going for, you want to speak to them in a way that they will understand, and so you thinking about what you want is what they want, and putting it on the page, I think it's really much more effective than your previous bullet points, which was more about the features of the project rather than the benefits that the seniors are going to get.
See, I only had 4 here, so I added, and I never liked this one because people don't know what that is, like you're saying, and earning commissions. So I changed all that to this.
Yeah,
this is what I'm looking for.
Great. Excellent, because you're thinking like Sherry was saying, people don't understand commissions, or what is a campaign? So now you went from the features to what are the benefits that these seniors are going to get from this program. And
Right.
it's much more relevant, and it's going to make that connection. Where I think when you say, you know, become an online marketer, that doesn't connect for me if I'm a senior.
So here where I have start earning money in the online marketing industry with this free da-da-da, is it okay to still have online marketing there and then just put down here to supplement my income?
For me, online marketing industry, for me, I think it would be clear if it just said start earning money online with this free 14-day guided video series.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
don't need the marketing industry or in the here. See, what I do is when I write the copy, I ask it was sort of like this, it came back to me when I was in college. I was in a creative writing class, and the main message that I got from my teacher was, he says, ask yourself, do you need that word? Is it helping you clarify your message, what you want to communicate? And so when I look at my copy, I go, does it need this word? And I keep going back because I'm thinking like Sherry was thinking, these people don't understand these terms. How can I make it understandable to a 9-year-old? So I'm always saying, is this word necessary? So for here, I don't think online marketing industry is necessary.
So what I'm
I
trying
don't know.
to do is,
What do you guys think? You know, just start earning money online.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it
yeah,
wasn't with the message from the looking for a way to supplement.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to give them too much information.
I don't think it's bad if you give too much information. I think it's bad if you give too much information that is not relevant to them. But if you have information that is relevant to them, it doesn't matter how long it is, I don't think, you know, because you're speaking. I heard this really great copywriter. If we can explain the problem and the solution better than they are saying and talking to themselves in their head, then we've
You got
connected.
them.
We made that
Yeah.
connection.
Yeah,
So part
Jason
of
has
that,
said that.
starting that, is where you're at, Sharon.
You're cutting out again.
Well, just reiterating the problems, and then you've got the solution.
So may I ask the rest of you your impression of this page?
I like the way it's all set up, though. You know, the colors you're using. I like all the tweaks that Garen suggested.
Yeah, they were
Very
excellent.
relevant. Yeah, excellent tweaks. You know, the arrow placement, all that sort of stuff. But I like it. It's easy for me to follow. You know,
Yeah.
there's not too much
And
stuff
I
where
think
like, I don't want to read the whole dang page. You know.
Right.
So it's nice, concise,
What do you think
clean.
about adding that picture on there?
That one's nice. Maybe you can expand it a little, make it a little bit bigger so it matches the size of your opt-in forms.
I was afraid that if I did it bigger, it was going to take away from my button.
Oh, you got the arrows there. You know, if you make those adjustments as Garen suggested. You know. Oh,
Okay.
I see what you mean. I see what you mean. The size and yeah.
Yeah, because I had it a little bit bigger, but again, Site Suite, it like either made it
pop it
really
off.
big, yeah, or made it really tiny.
I see
And
what you
so
mean.
when I finally got it to that size, I just left it because I was afraid to keep playing with it.
Or you can make it as a background picture. You know.
I
See
think
if it
that this landing page is potentially going to be very effective for you because the messaging is right. I
I think
remember,
so too.
I think Jason was saying that some guy got 8,000 clicks,
Right.
And
nothing
zero.
converted, zero
Yeah.
conversions, because the message is not congruent with who they're putting it in front of.
And those were click
So,
promise clicks too, huh?
were they?
I think so. That's very expensive. Shoot,
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
that's why the idea of testing before you run that kind of
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
Yeah.
is really
So,
important.
Lucinda, what are your thoughts? And Sherry, you haven't said anything.
I would simplify some of them. Like, can you put that back on the screen?
It is
picture?
on the screen.
Oh,
Still on
there
there.
you are.
What you looking at?
Keep spiffing off the law. Learn from the top 2 experts in the field. Might go
What?
better. We've got learn from 2 of the top experts. I would put in the field instead of repeating online marketing. Online marketing really doesn't mean too much to the senior.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
okay. You've got to start making money in a short period of time. Work at your own pace. No prior marketing skills required. I think it was the last line there. It's disappeared off of there.
It
Support
says
provided for your questions. I think that they won't understand that too well. You've already said it in everything else you've got on there. And follow the easy, detailed instructions.
Well, to me, the getting support is one of the most major things. So they don't think that they're going to be on their own doing this, that they can reach out to somebody and get support if they have questions, and that's why I put that on there.
That's good.
But is that not clear?
I
It's clear.
don't know if it's a person who hasn't used computers. I don't know if it would be clear to them.
I know there's a couple of power words that I've heard. I followed a couple of folks. Initially when I first started realizing, wow, I can make money online, I got distracted by watching this guru and that guru, and I was all over the place. And support and guidance was exactly what I was looking for, but I was just so overwhelmed by everywhere I went. But consistently, what I did learn from listening to all, I was following about 4 of them, was the words step by step. Those are some of the most powerful words there are out there, because people do want, to be led by the hand and shown step by step. And I don't know. I mean, I think that you see that in Project Breakthrough, the words step by step.
Well, I have that up
And,
at the top.
Yeah, so if you've got step by step, I don't think there's need for other verbiage, for that, because that is the support that you're looking for, is the step by step.
So okay, so I either need to take it off, or what if I just said support provided and took off for your questions?
Or step-by-step support too. That's your hook, right? Too. So you want to include your hooks 2 or 3 times as well within your landing page.
So say step-by-step support provided.
Yeah, you can try that one.
But what I mean by support, what I mean by support is that, if they're an elite, they get the instant chat. If they're not an elite, then they get email support for their questions.
Oh, like Paul? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get across. So evidently I'm not doing a good job because you guys aren't understanding. Because if I wasn't able to do the instant chat, I would be lost. I mean, that is like one of the most important things to me, because
put that in there. Instant chat support provided.
Yeah, but I can't, because unless they're an elite, they don't get instant chat. They only get email support.
Well, let's see that in the funnel, and then they'll decide whether they want to become elite to get that support, or or maybe make duplicates and try it with those terms, and then see which pages.
So it sounds like what you want to provide a solution for in state, Sharon, is that you want the seniors to know that they don't have to do this by themselves and travel alone.
Right.
So if you can state like the problem, I don't know, very short, concise, and then provide the solution, that might be the way to do it. Identify the problem and say, no, there is support all the way through, or I don't know, however you want to do it, but it just seems that's the equation. There's a problem that you don't want them to feel like they're all alone and they don't have anybody to go to. but your solution is there is support.
Right.
So however you want to phrase that is, I think, maybe the approach that you can consider.
Okay.
From
Support.
their grandchildren.
Yeah.
Bring your grandkids and have them watch along with you.
Yeah.
I mean,
tell them we have the first grade classroom willing.
That's kind of an interesting point. It sounds funny, but it might be something that you can incorporate it. Like if you don't, you might get stuck with your technology. Just ask your 8-year-old grandson.
Yeah.
That's my line.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
So this is my. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
This is my second one that I was working on yesterday, and I cannot get the stuff on the left to go to the right more. So there's this big gap. I have tried and tried and tried. So if somebody can figure out how to make that happen, I'd appreciate it.
I think it's fine. I like the space between the video and the text. And
yeah, I like that too.
And what's going to happen, my eyes just naturally, I'll read left and I'll just go right to the right. I think
that's how we do read, yeah.
I actually like this format better than the other one, but it's going to be interesting for you to split test.
Right. Well,
this one has a video, right? So
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very nice, Sharon.
Ever to get, because it kept throwing everything out.
But you did it.
Yeah, look at you, girl. Look at that young gal on video.
You did it. Yeah,
I did.
Awesome.
Sharon,
nice.
when you take on that second line, start earning money in the online marketing industry, when you just say start earning money online,
right,
that's gonna make that line shorter.
Right.
So this is just kind of a format thing. Now let's say that you had a line above your headline that is shorter than that, and then above that another shorter line, and above that another shorter line, and you have this pyramid, triangle type of thing. So what happens is, in this case, it's spreading out. But when the line is shorter underneath your headline, and the next line, just for example, it forms like an arrow pointing down. So it's going to drive the viewer downward. So I tend to try to make the lines, when I want to move it down, shorter and shorter and shorter, so that visually it's driving you down the page. It's going to happen naturally when you take out those marketing industry lines, but that's just kind of a side note on. Did that make sense?
No, because if it's an arrow pointing down, my seniors should be on the bottom.
No, this is what I'm saying is the format. Let's say you take 5 lines. The top line is the widest. The next second line is shorter than that. The next one is shorter. So if you drew a line around that, it would form an upside down triangle, right?
Let's just see.
So if your first words had 8, or your first sentence had 8 words, and then 6 words, then 3 words, then 2 words.
Exactly.
The shortest sentence on the bottom.
Exactly. So what's happening is you're kind of forming an arrow that's pointing down.
Yeah, a subconscious arrow. Nice.
Yeah. So you see how your eye just wants to go down now that it's shorter than the top line.
Are you sure you don't want to put out the idea that it's all downhill from here?
Don't fall off. Oh, shit.
That fits with the senior program. Right?
Yeah, right.
Cruising,
yeah, right.
baby. We're just cruising.
Oh, man.
Get the 1936, what was it? My dad's got a 1936 Ford out there. Put that one on the bottom. Put him in the mother-in-law seat and the trunk popping open there. Oh, God.
So I took it out. How you like that better?
Put work at your own pace on the bottom.
Yeah.
And the no experience necessary. Put all those short sentences down on the bottom.
He's already retired, so they're already at home.
So you're. Okay.
I like it
really
the way
short
it
ones
is.
on the bottom. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good like that, just like that.
Yeah.
Darren was talking about that, so he shortened it and it kind of drives you down, Sharon. That's cool.
Okay, so you were talking about this part being the arrow, not this part.
No, that one right there.
Yeah, the length.
That one too.
The length of the sentences. Yeah.
Wait a minute. So are you talking about this on the left of making it shorter and shorter and shorter?
That one as well. Yep.
Okay. Okay, and here I added work from home or anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that?
I think that's fine. You just have to put the longest sentences on the top.
Okay.
No,
So
I think Garen meant just the top. Garen did not mean the ones on the left. Garen, can you specify that, Garen?
He's got his speaker off.
Garen, your mic's off.
Yeah, I was just using that, sharing that as a general rule. Personally, I don't go anal about it, like, oh, every line's got to be this so that it moves people down the direction. But I wanted to share that with you because it can make a difference, especially in the headline.
But you was just talking about that second line under the headline. You wasn't talking about on the left.
That's what I thought. Here. Yeah. Okay. So that looks better?
Yeah.
It does to me.
Yeah, it is good.
Do you think I should leave this background white, or should I put a color in there?
Here's the thing, Sharon. We don't know. What's going to happen is you've got to change the color and then split test it and throw it in front of your target market, and they'll tell you if it's going to work or not.
Yeah.
We don't know. I mean, we're in the same boat. We just would test it, split test the difference. For example,
I think it looks
on my
nice.
landing page, I'm just going to test a different color. You know, just if you're going to split test one thing.
Yeah.
So the color might be something you want to split test.
What I really like is your button, how it's got the line around it, so it's the green and then it's got a border on it.
Yeah, I did that so it draws attention to the button. So,
Sharon.
Yes?
Can I give my input?
Please. Please.
I really like your page. It's not that the other one was bad, but this one is totally better.
Which one are you talking about? The first landing page or the second landing page?
I'm talking about last week's landing page to this week's landing page. Okay. You changed last week's one, right? Last week.
Yes. Yes.
So that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about it. That I like the changes. It's totally more presentable to the eye. And the points that you get down, I think the points that you have there, I think Garen was right, and I think I'm taking points on that too, Garen. As far as online marketing for those that really like, as far as your seniors, they maybe not really, they like know how to make the supplemental income and maybe not become online marketers. So I think maybe you can pick out that online marketing words wherever you can. But I really like that. I really like that page. I think it'll do wonders, both of them.
So, thank you. Because I'll tell you what, when I listened to the Hangout the other night, the webinar, and Josh said the age range is 25 to 55 that they're going after, and I'm like, oh, crud. You know, here I'm going after the senior market, which is not in that age range at all, and then I'm like, okay, that can either be a really good thing or a really bad thing, I don't know. But what I thought I would do is take my same funnels, duplicate them, but gear the wording towards that age group versus my age group, and see, you know, I still want to do it with the seniors, but if it means that I can start bringing in more money with the other age group, then I think I'll do that first and then gear it to my age group. So, because
I think you do good. Yeah, I think you do good with that seniors group because, in a way, they have monies to spend. They're just more careful on how to spend it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they said at the summit that the senior group is one of the largest. Came in like second or third, something like that. And I thought, well, if everybody else is gearing towards the other age group, then maybe that gives me a big advantage with the seniors. I don't know.
Yeah,
I guess we'll find out.
That's absolutely right.
I think it really does. I think it really does.
Awesome.
But
It really does.
That was one of the nicest pages I've seen around. You know, just to let you know, because I don't.
It does look nice. Yeah.
I need to work on my landing pages, but at least I get something to really look at to model after. So thank you.
Well, thank you. You have no idea how much that means to me because, like I say, that's why I'm so far behind on my project breakthrough because I've been working on these landing pages and trying to get them because I can't, you know I have to split test them and do stuff, but I want to get it right out of the gate as close to it as I can because I don't, I don't want to waste money, so I want to try to get it as perfected as I possibly can. So I really, really appreciate all of your input. You have no idea.
You're my hero, Sharon.
JJ, you have a landing page to
No,
share?
I haven't. I haven't actually made the effort to do my landing page. I've been working on some other stuff. I put some thought into what I want to do with my on my landing pages, though. And
You want to share those with us?
I was even thinking of how I can actually do a bridge page in between the landing page and the thank you page, but I got to put it together. One thing that I was working on is, and even for like, just to be honest, I graduated, but I still working on going back to videos and reviewing them and catching up on my connecting the dots. But I got to reviewing most of the videos and understood it, took me notes, but there's definitely I have to go and go make sure I connect the dots, get my tracking, get the mouse flow, put it in, get my landing pages, and right now my site suite, just using what I had, it's not it's going through, but it's not sending the people to my get response, and that's been my glitch with the site suite. My get response is not getting my leads.
Mine isn't either.
You're not getting the opt-ins?
No, no. Because the people that get it in and maybe buying the $1.50, I see the click promise changeover, but I don't see the opt-ins in my site suite.
So if you have time after this mastermind, let's kind of sort that out. Would that work for you?
I got a little time. I got a little time.
Okay.
Could I? Because mine's not collecting either, and I got everything hooked up, but that I was going to call get response today and see what's going on.
Yeah. Can I listen in too?
I'll tell you, JJ, why don't we take the time now? If people have time, let's try to sort it out now. Would that work? Is that a good idea?
You cut out, JJ.
Sorry, I gotta punch it to work pretty soon, and then I'll catch you afterwards.
I didn't understand.
He has to go to work. He said he'll
Karen,
have to do it after
maybe we can we could start next Friday. Maybe JJ, if everybody's struggling with the same thing, and it sounds consistent of getting the dots connected, maybe you can do a next Friday where you do the step-by-step or do a screen share on how get response should be connected, because I got a feeling that I probably made mistakes there as well, because I know I had put out just some stuff on Facebook, just organic traffic, and I had my call to action button on my Facebook that said I had people clicking on, but they never came through to get response as well. So I don't know.
Yeah, this is an important issue, and maybe we
Yeah,
can tackle
I
it
think,
as a group. Because here's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see all of us have everything just buttoned up and ready to go. It seems like we all kind of have some pieces missing. So what are the things that we need to do individually that we can cover that we can all be ready to go? You know what I mean? Because there seems to be
Yeah.
a little bit things, important things like not getting the opt-in and your get response. That's major.
That's very
So
important.
we
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
wanna we
it
wanna
sounds to
tackle those
me
kind of
like
things.
there might be a problem with the way you're hooked up.
Yeah, that's what I
Not
was.
getting
You know,
not getting any opt-ins just doesn't make sense.
Right.
so
It's
let me let
free.
me let me
well,
ask you guys. You guys are running.
I was getting my opt-ins. I was getting my opt-ins.
Uh-huh.
I'm not getting it now. So I actually went to double check with Get Response and find out that make sure I get my integrations in and all that.
Hmm.
And then I went to check out HTA, and HTA told me that Site Suite wasn't really up to par yet.
Oh.
So we're just trying to wait to see what's happening with Site Suite because um, that's the only glitch that I could find that
I
if they're
see.
not up to par, then
So it could be
Sharon.
site tweets and then,
Yeah, it
huh?
could be swipe seats and
Yeah, I see.
yeah,
Makes
because
Like
I'm
sense.
I'm
curious.
With
running,
everything that's going on.
and I
Ooh.
checked with
I
other,
mean it.
I read online with other marketers having problems to get the opt-in. So like you guys are saying, Site Suite is not really running totally. But that's what HTA told me on the chat. She
Mm.
told me, oh wow, Site Suite is not really up to par yet. So there might be a glitch. She didn't even try and help me going through
Mm.
it. Kind of easy to say that. I think these guys too overwhelmed. They're not even willing to go through the whole process. But um, yeah, we need to get it done, and I'll let you guys know if I get it back up.
Well, it sounds like if you're getting opt-ins and you didn't do anything, and now you're not getting opt-ins, there must be, some other kind of glitch. That's why I was going to ask, or for
Mm.
example, Sherry, you did some Facebook and you weren't getting the click, but when you tested it before you send it out there, were you getting the opt-in?
Yeah. Mhm.
You were.
Yep.
So it could be like a site suite thing then, huh? Something's missing.
Something. I don't know
That's
where it
Because
is.
that's why
if both of you were getting opt-ins and now you're not, and you didn't change anything,
yeah.
doesn't sound like a setting issue to me.
Yeah. So I was working on that. That's why I'm working on some other stuff, like my traffic, trying to find out how I'm going to set up my traffic, what I study. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now.
Sherry, do you have a landing page to look at? Or Lucinda? Or Jason?
Hopefully by the end of
Oh, we saw
today.
Jason.
Yeah,
Like,
by our
okay,
hangout next Friday, I should have a couple.
cool.
I have mine, but I'm not very. I don't really know how to bring it up on this page.
Well, you can give the URL to like Jason or Sharon, and they can type it in and bring it up for you.
Okay, I'll just go there and.
You're going to do it, JJ? Or you want me to?
Well, you can do it.
Okay. Can you put it in the chat box?
Yeah, I'm just finding it.
Okay.
Jason, did you do any more tweak to your Zen landing page?
Now, after I was able to fix that edit from Sharon, I got some really good
Uh-huh.
ideas now from what we shared today, from listening to you guys, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
might go in today and start re-editing and tweaking a little bit more,
Awesome.
just the copy itself. Yeah, I
Did,
got a
Yeah,
lot of value today. Thanks, Garen. You're like,
that's
did
you
the
awesome.
rest?
know a lot of stuff, bro. Shoot, I'm sure
He's,
glad you're here, man.
he's excellent.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Did anybody see my post on the button? Because that was because
Yeah,
Jason asked me those.
yeah, I
Hmm.
did. I just looked at it this morning. I think it's really cool. I didn't know about that code and ways of manipulating the button.
Yeah.
Well, what I didn't realize was that I could just, when it says CTA button under button link, I didn't realize I could just delete that and put the code in there. Because I knew I kept waiting because the one time that Vic showed us the code, there was a code already there, so I kept waiting for those buttons to come up showing a code, and they never did anymore. So when I finally figured out I could just delete where it says CTA button and put the code in there, then I could do anything. And then the other thing that I figured out was, because it says RGB for the color, and it has 3 different numbers, and I went, so then I went to Google and looked up the colors in RGB, but I couldn't get it matched exactly to what the color picker did. So then it dawned on me, I'm like, well, what if I just put the color picker number in there and let me see if that works, and sure enough it did. So
wow.
I just kept playing with it.
Look at you, man. Just editing code and writing code.
I know. Check her out.
Girl.
Awesome.
I'm like, if I was having issues with it, I thought other people would be too.
I was.
Here.
But you helped me out a lot because my laptop was about to get some flying lessons, man. I was like, oh, shucks, I've been at it since 5 a.m., man.
Well,
Almost noon.
I spent a while on it. It's like, if I can save somebody some time, more power.
You did, and it worked like that, man. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, a URL popped up. Is that yours, Lucinda?
Lucinda, yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, here we go. Canada in the
I
house.
hope that's right.
Oh, are you sharing, Lucinda, or you want me to do it?
No, I'm not sharing. I don't know.
You share it, Sharon.
Copy this. If I can copy this. It's wanting to take.
I went to Site Suite.
Okay, hold on. Oh, it's in Site Suite. I may not be able to get into it unless you give me your.
What's your domain name?
Yeah.
For your landing page.
Lucinda, publish it, and then give me that link, and then I can get into it. Isn't this fun that I know how to tell her that?
Oh, girl! Look at how far you've come. See how much you've grown. See?
I mean, I've been reflecting on your growth, Sharon, and it's totally amazing.
It's awesome. It is. It really is.
It really is.
Thank you.
Remember, we all start somewhere.
Lucinda,
your non-stop attitude is awesome.
Jason.
Yes, sir.
Can you click on that link and see what you
I
get?
did. It opened up to a Site Suite, to the Site Suite login.
Lucinda, you have to publish your page.
Here's what I think you need.
Just give us your domain name. If it's published already, then we'll just...
Yeah, it's www.prosperflourishbreakthroughs.
Ooh.
See, Prosperflourish was my other name, and I just added breakthroughs to it.
Okay, Lucinda, say it slower so I can type it in, please.
EROSPER FLOURISH BREAKTHROUGH. I'm on the, yeah.
It's not coming up. EROSEER.
I don't know where you are. It's Prosper.
Oh,
PROS.
Oh, I never heard that word before. ER.
Prosper.
Oh,
Yeah.
Prosper. Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
To get one of the pages to come up, I was on there, but I lost it now.
What is it? Prosper, flourish, breakthrough?
Breakthroughs, plural. Flourish, FLOURISH. But I've got these links up here from the funnel. Okay. Breakthroughs.
It's bringing up your Bluehost page.
Well, it shouldn't be.
Let me type the www in front of it, because I just had the same problem yesterday, because I'm with Blue Host
Yeah, you need
also.
the www.prosperflourisbreakthroughs.com.
Yeah, you need to,
Slash.
no, it's not coming through.
It's taking its time. I got up to one page by putting the slash.
Can you just type, Lucinda,
Here, let me do the.
Lucinda, type your URL in the chat box, please. If you're in SiteSuite and you're on your page, all you have to do is publish it, and it'll bring up your URL, copy that, and then put it in your chat box.
I just did. It looks like it put it right on the other one. I'm gonna.
No, that's okay. I can.
I see it.
Yeah, I see it too. It'll let me.
Cool, Lucinda.
Nice, nice.
Did you bring it up, Sharon?
No,
Sharon,
I'm still. I'm trying to get it. It won't let me copy just that, so I'm putting it in a Word doc, and I'll just get it out of that. Hold on.
If you guys click on the link, you can see the page. The page comes up.
Oh, maybe that's what'll happen.
Here we go.
And then we can discuss that. All right, Lucinda.
All right.
There we go. Okay.
I can't see it.
Click on.
Well, that's okay. I can just go to this other. Yeah, okay. I just gone to this page.
Oh, you got a typo on there. Start marking money. Oh, well, you running a counterfeiting scam? Yeah, mark our own bills, man.
Guide to, step-by-step guide to making money on the net with Project Breakthrough. Which one are you referring to?
Up at the top on the orange.
It says
Start marking instead of making.
Oh,
yeah. You go, girl. Why do you live all the way out there where nobody can find you? Huh? You're making your own money.
Yeah.
I gotta move to Canada.
I didn't get the underlined in quite the same color, so I'll have to change that.
Overwhelmed.
So who
right
are
now,
you marketing to?
To the usual group here.
Online marketers.
Yeah. People who main thing is they don't like their business, they don't like the business they're working in, or they want to make money. Get out of the field they're working in, 9 to 5 job, all that sort of stuff.
So leaving the job, right?
These are the this is mainly people who don't have any experience online.
But they've got money.
Yeah.
They've got a job.
They better be.
Yeah.
They're employed.
They're the ones that are going to click on to buy the other tools and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
They've got some income, which is important.
Right.
There's a large population out there saying, what are you talking about? You're giving me free training, but I don't have any money to invest $25 for an autoresponder or something.
Well, if I don't get some money coming in pretty soon, I'll be in that boat too.
I think listening to what Garen was talking to us regarding the other landing pages, my comments would be there's two themes to your landing page. Talking about money first, then you're talking about marketing skills, and then it goes back into money, and then it goes back into marketing skills. But I like this marketing skills because plenty of people overwhelmed by marketing. And if we keep all of this about getting better in marketing, that's what maybe that's what they like to do. I mean, to me, that's what I see.
Mm-hmm.
Just to keep the theme on the marketing strong all the way down.
And Lucinda, where it says Project Breakthrough will teach you step by step how, comma, and keep you up to date on the very latest technology. That sentence doesn't flow easily. With that comma there, it's like Project Breakthrough will teach you step by step how, and my first question is how to what?
Mm.
Can eliminate that how word. If we keep eliminating that how word, that'll be sufficient.
Well, take the and out. We'll teach you step by step how to keep up to date on the very latest technology.
That's good.
You need to take the you out. So step by step how to keep up to date.
Plan.
Also, at the bottom, underneath the Get Instant Access button, Lucinda, is a typo.
Yeah.
Will be sent. Sent.
Yeah, S-E-M-T.
By the time I had redone my complete funnel over for the 5th time, I wasn't seeing too straight.
Yeah.
What you slipping on when you're working on your funnel, man? Hey, what you got in that coffee and tea, girl?
Lucinda, the other thing that's distracting to me is the color for the first time in history. That either needs to match your orange up above or something else. I don't know, but that color is. It looks like.
This is how it used to be.
Well, I won't tell you what it looks like. The color, but.
Well, make it the same orange as the CTA orange.
Yeah.
To get instant access, and just match the other two with it. With the color picker.
Yeah. Do you have the color picker?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, all you have to do is match your orange from the top one and put it on that for the first time in history.
Well, I did say that I needed to change that.
Yeah.
But I wasn't about to do a single more change to it, or I might use the whole thing again.
You know what I finally started doing yesterday was every time I did something, I published it, and it was a pain in the neck, but I kept doing it, and that's the only way that I got it completed.
You're supposed to publish it every single time.
Yeah.
You know, I thought the undo button would just undo that one task that you did, like, you just finished doing.
To, but it
man, it
No,
did everything off, man. I was like, oh, shucks. That was a very expensive lesson to learn.
Yes, that's why I either print a copy of it or I take a photograph of it.
Yeah.
Well,
a photograph. Oh, so you could just...
That was your phone. That would be me.
Also, I can look at it.
Yeah. Every time I did a headline.
But the answer I got when I told them that it undid everything except the line I was working on was oh.
Oh, yeah.
That was the answer I got from support. Oh,
hey. That's nice. Well, don't do it again. Oh, okay.
Yeah, well.
Oh boy.
So Lucinda, I think the landing page is really set up really nicely. What's happening for me though, it's loading where the call to action button is below the fold. On my, I have to scroll to hit the call to action button.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be one of the first things maybe to consider is, I don't know if this page, this white on the background, can be shorter, or somehow you can create space by you know, making the space between, for example, the opt-in box and the last line, that learn whatever, you can compress all of these spaces a little bit so that the
Yeah.
call to action is above the fold.
Yeah.
Oh,
That would
I
be that would be
think
an
of
easy
trying that.
solution.
Moving the button and everything, I ran afoul of. So I think what I'll do is I'll set up a separate funnel with the same information and move it around before I use.
Yeah, copy it.
Yeah, I'm going to copy it.
Make a duplicate, because you could also just maybe just bring the dotted line box, just bring that up higher, and then your call to action will be above the fold. With regards to the messaging, I want to ask you this question. What does a lack of online marketing skills, what's kind of like a problem if you lack online marketing skills with regards to making money?
Well, you're not going to make any money for one.
So, so what might be is to throw that problem in the headline. Or overwhelmed by not making money online because of lack of online marketing skills.
Yeah,
You
there's
see
a
the
type.
difference?
This time right there, yeah. More targeted.
Right now, lack of online marketing skills.
Who cares?
I'm just wondering, you know, how is that relevant to me? But if I know that I don't have marketing skills, and I know one of the problems is that you can't make money online, I would throw that, you know, it's like a byproduct of lacking online marketing skills.
What was that you said again?
You know, like lacking online marketing skills, combine that with what is the problem of lack of online marketing skills, and incorporate that into the headline. So maybe, for example, lack of online marketing skills is you can't make money, or you're not as efficient, or you don't know the right things to do. Whatever that is, you might put in there, overwhelmed by not making the money because you lack online marketing skills.
I see that. Yeah, it makes sense.
And then on the second line, where a true step-by-step guide to making on the net, ask yourself, with Project Breakthrough, is that necessary?
Well, that's what I've been questioning myself.
So
it seems that an awful lot of these have that on there, but at the same token, it seems to me it makes more sense not to mention Project Breakthrough.
Yeah, so this is a good point, because you're saying that everybody else has got this, so that's why this is here, but you're feeling like, I don't think it's necessary. And I think for you to make that kind of conscious choice, I think it's a good choice. This is clear. It's just a step-by-step guide to making money on the net. So now with that, you know what the step-by-step guide is that Project Breakthrough is a step guide to making money on the net, right? So in your opt-in page, you say Project Breakthrough will teach you step by step and keep you updated on the very latest technology. I'm wondering, I know what Project Breakthrough is, and I don't think that Project Breakthrough is about keeping up with the latest technology. So what may be a better option there would be Project Breakthrough will teach you step by step, again, how to make money on the net.
Just repeating that.
Yeah, ask yourself, I mean, I'm just throwing this out. Is it really about up-to-date latest technology?
Yeah, I'm thinking that a lot of people wouldn't understand that, how much testing they do.
So just tell the people what Project Breakthrough is. And in something that's relevant to them. I don't care if I keep up with the latest technology. I just want to make some money.
Yeah, agreed.
Right?
No made of money.
I just try to, I don't mean to be so blunt, but I'm just thinking that out loud.
But that's what needs to be on the page too. Yeah. Be direct, blunt, and clear.
There's good points though as far as the technology.
Other than that, I think it's really, really laid out really nicely and clear and pretty straightforward. but I think the main point for you right now is to get that call to action button above the fold.
Okay.
That's your money button.
Cha-ching,
Right.
cha-ching.
Here.
Right.
Ding, ding, ding,
Click
ding,
my
ding.
link.
Push my button, baby.
That's right.
Push my button.
Push all the right ones.
So thanks for sharing, Lucinda. Really
That's
appreciate
awesome,
it.
Lucinda.
Thank
Oh,
you,
you're all
Lucinda.
good, Lucinda.
Thank you.
Way to
Good
go.
job, Lucinda. Good job.
Yep.
I'll be the daring grandma saying, "Dare me, push my button."
Nice.
Go ahead, I dare ya.
Nice.
That's good, Sherry.
So let me try a
Oh,
screen
God.
share here, and I'll show you my updated landing page.
Oh, God help me when they cut me loose on the internet.
You're going to be crushing it.
Oh, they're gonna love me or hate me, one way or another. Oh, God.
If you're making money, you can tell them how they'll love you.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh.
Very good.
My grandkids will tell you I'm not normal.
That's good.
Which
Who
I'm
wants
okay.
to
I
be
own
normal?
No,
My doctor
I
told
different.
me I was abnormal.
Yeah. I own that one. I'll take ownership of that.
I do. Let's send me
It's a compliment.
Yeah, interior or exterior? Interior. Both.
I don't know.
Yes.
Yes.
Darren, are you on wireless headsets there? Are you on
Yes, I am.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yes, I am. I'm on wireless.
Yeah, the sound is just crisp, so crisp. It's wonderful.
Oh, I have. Let's see. It's not for some reason not. I don't know if that's a site suite or. Let's see if I'll just copy it and put the link in and see if you guys can see it, but it's not coming up for me right now. It's not loading.
Really good to see you guys again. Yeah, you too. You drinking regular coffee? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, I can tell you, I think we are so lucky to have Garen as part of this team because
I agree.
the insight that you have
Yeah.
to help us
Yeah.
with these
Experience.
So you want to try this?
so valuable.
Try this link that URI I just posted in.
There we go.
It's still trying to load here on my end.
Wow.
Got
I don't know why. That's interesting. It's not loading for me.
It's got the how to earn money in 14 days and build a sustainable business online. And then it's got your video.
Right.
Pizza time.
That looks nice.
Anyway, that's kind of where I'm at right now. And then
Oh,
I'll shoot
watch
the
this
video
video.
today and pop the video in.
Garen, I
Yes.
didn't even notice your top line though. Watch this review of Project Breakthrough. Did you? Did the rest of you? Because
Yes,
I went
I
right to the video.
That's what I did. I just started focusing on the video too.
Yeah, I saw
That's
it.
good because
Oh,
I
come
think
on,
I'll be able to
everybody's
do
just hungry.
the automatic
Nice.
play once people land on the landing page.
But
Anyway.
where it says watch this review of Project Breakthrough, my eye went right to how to earn money in 14 days. I didn't even see that. That was an after thing.
All right. Cool. That's good to know.
I think it's
Yeah.
focused too, because I was reading just that and I'm looking for the video. And then, I didn't even scroll until like, oh shoot.
Yeah. So the video is just going to be a review of Project Breakthrough. And then what I'm going to do for the content, you can scroll down. I started to just kind of paste some of the information last night, but I'm just going to write the review on the rest of the copy on the landing page. What I'm going to be saying in the video, I'm just going to type it. I have it typed out and just put it on the landing page.
Yeah, that looks good. It's nice and clean and precise, and
there's not a lot of reading to do. Just like boom, boom. Okay, let me opt in and check this out. See what this is about.
Yeah,
you
I
are
told
getting
my.
really good at this.
Yeah, straight to the
I
point.
told Dr. Janet that on my landing page above the fold there are only 4 lines. You know, 2 of them are commands. One's a headline, and the other one underneath the email submit. And with the email submit there, I threw in the support information, which is going to be me following up, right, and Vic and Jason. So people know that they'll get some kind of support information when they opt in.
Nicely put together, Garen. Wow.
So, and I'm thinking, this could be a template for other people that come through. Think about it now, a review. Remember I mentioned Josh said, do a review of an affiliate product and just do an honest review and let the review be the product. So my landing page is the product. And I threw a review of Project Breakthrough in that top headline because that's going to be like one of my meta keywords. That if people are searching for a review of Project Breakthrough, maybe they'll come to this landing page.
I think that'll be huge, Garen, because of Vic's post on Facebook this week where I saw this guy John bashing everything, and Vic kind of challenged somebody.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
If Vic's post, hit big time on Facebook, and you're doing the review on his Project Breakthrough, I mean, we can see all the internal comments on the videos and the champion and all that stuff, but he went out and put a post on Facebook. I don't know if you caught that or not, but with that being out there, he basically challenged this John guy, John Doe, whoever it was. I don't know, but I get all of his stuff anytime he puts something out there, and there was quite a bit of spin on that. So I think with you doing a review, anybody that's online that's watching Vic and all this bantering going back and forth with this dude trying to sell products and say it's a scam, that here you go, there you are, you're right in the queue. So I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, and I think this might be something that you guys may want to consider after we get your initial landing pages done and traffic going, because think about it, you're just reviewing Project Breakthrough. So these are the features, these are the benefits. And see, this is what I'm going to do in the video today. Hey, I'm going through Project Breakthrough right now. I'm on video 7. And when you get the video, day 7, you're going to see that it's about building a custom video. And this is my custom video. This is my homework assignment right now. Right? And then kind of laugh about it, and then go on.
Yep. Yeah.
So I think,
perfect.
like I mentioned at the onset of this thing, what it's done for me is taking out this kind of wanting to pitch, sell, and convince people about it. It completely removes it. And for me, that it's much. I can be authentic, just be honest.
And the flow is easier. Yeah.
You can
that
say like,
marketing.
It can be completed in 14 days, but if you're a complete beginner, it's going to be freaking intense. But fortunately, there's going to be support. There's going to be support.
And it's true, and it's 100% true and authentic.
And if you heard Mark say I thought when they came back, Mark and Kristen in the room, did you see how radiant and bright Kristen was?
Yeah.
From that skeptic, and we talked to Jason about that, and he said that Kristen didn't want to do it.
Really?
She was skeptical. That Mark kind of had to drag her into it, and then you see her after. She's like totally, diving into PPC mastery and all this kind of stuff.
She went shopping.
Yeah, exactly. But he said it was like, the information came at them like a fire hose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can talk about that as well.
But see, the lucky thing is they had Vic and Jason assembling all the pieces for them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
that's different. That's the only
Exactly.
part I kind of. And then of course the
Yeah.
video was really done nicely. They had all that stuff set up, which really makes a big change instead of just
Yeah.
Mark sitting on the couch telling a story. Even Jason said that in video 12. You see the difference between a quality video and so like, oh man, it truly is a difference, but we don't have access to that yet. So
Yeah, and I don't have like a studio to shoot, so I gotta find somewhere. I think I'll be out. I want to shoot outside, like in nature, and
but
see
Vic
if I
was talking
can
about
get
like
something.
some software, like you can even add highlights to your videos, the music, and that sort of thing, and then just kind of
Oh,
making the transitions different, so you can really convey
yeah.
and
See,
express, your message.
yeah, yeah.
If you have a Mac, apparently the program for editing and everything on there is one of the best there is.
Oh yeah.
If you don't have it, then you need something else, and it comes with it.
So what
If
you're
you have
saying?
an iPad, I'm sorry. If you have an iPad, Garen, there are phenomenal. I make professional grade videos on my little my mini iPad, because there
Wow.
is software that comes along with that. It's the editing suite in there that comes with the iPad is phenomenal. It's easy. My 8-year-old can use it. That's that 10-minute movie that I'm trying to upload on YouTube. It's my
Oh,
8-year-old's movie,
right,
and
right.
the iPad. You can shoot it, edit it, and publish it all in the iPad without having to transfer here, there, and everywhere.
Sherry,
Very cool.
how? What do you go into? Because I have an iPad.
There's a couple of apps. iPad. Hang on, let me see. I may close you guys out. If I do, I'll come right back. But if you search the app, the iMovie should come with your iPad.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so iMovie is where if you shoot your videos, they should come right up in iMovie. And then I will post in the Facebook group the apps that I use for editing with it.
Okay, that'd be great.
Awesome.
But yeah, I could help you guys with editing on iMovie too if you wanted that.
Yay! Help!
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Awesome.
Thank you, Sherry.
Help is good. Yes.
So Jason, with that, the tools that you were saying, Vic was suggesting where we can put music overlays and stuff like that. So I could do something where I can have music in the background of my video, and I can have you, Jason, in very light sound and audio saying, "Click my link, click my link, click my link,
With the finger point, click the link, click the link, click the link. I was taking you serious there for a second. Oh, like, man.
Can, right?
You got me good on that one, bro. Push my button, push my belly button. For more money, click here. We're like ding, 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 ding. Oh man, you had me going with that one. I was like, wow, is he for real?
Get some coins. Get some background noise of some coins going into the bank.
Yeah,
Sound
that's
like a
right.
lottery winner.
Or we have Lucinda marking the dollar bills.
Oh my God.
So are we complete for the day, JJ?
Oh man.
JJ has to get to work.
Well, I didn't want to cut it. We don't have to cut it at an hour and a half, but it's been more than that, and everybody enjoyed themselves. So if you're
Awesome
ready to
hangout.
cut it, it's fine with me. Okay.
Awesome.
It's been great. Thank
Well,
you
then,
so much.
everybody have an awesome day and an awesome weekend.
Aloha.
Garen,
Be safe.
Garen, can you stay
Thanks for
on?
everything, guys. Appreciate it. All right.
Thank you guys. I'm off.
Bye.
I got work to do here. I got some catching up to